Hey, we're getting ready to wrap up our Summer in the Psalms series. But as we were reading Psalm 9, these verses really stood out to me. And I really hope that they encourage you today. You see, sometimes you and I can feel like things really aren't going our way. Come on, we can feel alone. But these verses really remind us of God's goodness and faithfulness. In Psalms 9 through 10 in the Passion Translation, the psalmist says this: "All who are oppressed may come to you as a shelter in the time of trouble, a perfect hiding place. May everyone who knows your mercy keep putting their trust in you, for they can count on you for help no matter what. Oh Lord, you will never neglect those who come to you." So I have this question for you. Are you feeling oppressed, stressed, like you're facing trouble? Here's the good news. You can run to God as a shelter. The name of God is a perfect hiding place in times of trouble. Come on, you can run to him. You can call on him. You can depend on him. And odds are, if you still have breath in your body, you know God's mercy. Come on, he's brought you this far. You've been through some things. They might have been difficult, but they didn't take you out. You moved through them because of the mercy and grace of God. And because of that, this verse says that you know his mercy, so you can keep putting your trust in God. You can count on him no matter what. Come on, no matter what you're going through, no matter who is for you or who is against you, no matter if everyone else betrays you or abandons you, you can count on God. And as you run to him in times of triumph and trouble, this verse promises that he never neglects you. That's good news. Come on, you're not annoying to God. You're not frustrating to him. You aren't bothering him when you come with your frustrations or complaints or irritations. You can trust him, run to him. And the verse says he never neglects you. Verse 12 also says this: he never forgets the ones forgotten by others. He hears every one of their cries for justice. Come on, you're not forgotten. You're not overlooked. You are precious to God, and he is for you. Now we're going to end with this verse. It's verse 1 actually of this chapter. And it's interesting that he starts the chapter with this verse because it also seems to be a great ending for this chapter. Psalm 9 verse 1 says, "Lord, I will worship you with extended hands as my whole heart explodes with praise. I will tell everyone, everywhere about your wonderful works and how your marvelous miracles exceed expectations." So because you can trust God, because you know his mercy, because you've been through some things and you're still standing because of his faithfulness, here is your response. It's also my response. Number 1, worship. Come on, worship. Give God everything that you got. And number 2, tell everyone everywhere. You see, it's easy to just go vertically and worship God. Man, thanks God, appreciate you, praise you. Thank you for all that you've done. But that's just step 1 in the process. The psalmist lays it out. Step 2 is to tell everyone about it. Why? Because odds are someone else needs your testimony. They need to hear how God was faithful to bring you through that trouble so that they can be encouraged, to help them put their trust in God and to help them continue to move forward. You see, when we all do this, we can all win. Nobody will be left behind in their trouble and pain if we share the goodness of God and how he got us through that situation with every single person we come in contact. See, your story of victory can encourage me in a moment of despair. And my story of victory hopefully can encourage you in a moment of struggle. When we do this, we all move forward together, which is God's goal for the church. We work together to move forward together, to grow together, to serve together, and share in God's goodness and faithfulness, you guessed it, together. Now, I hope this encourages you today. You are not alone. You're not forgotten. God has you. If you're still here, God isn't done yet. He rescued me from countless struggles and troubles and tribulations, and I know he can and will rescue you too. Just keep trusting God. Just keep moving forward. We'll see you next time.